Today I'm going to be laying a path on a allotment. Now as you can notice, it's not my allotment, this is a friend's allotment. So I'm just going to show you step by step how to lay the path. Okay, so as you can see, this is where I want my path. I've marked out with a piece of string where I want it. Okay, now as this is an allotment, we can't use cement, so we're going to have to use just sand. Sharp sand is what I'm using. I bought my sharp sand from Wicks. Okay, it's not very expensive. If you buy bulk, they do it cheaper. Okay, and because I'm not using cement, I'm going to need about 1 bag of sand per slab. Now I've got about 36 slabs here, so I've got 36 bags of sand. Okay, you can buy it in half-ton bags. It depends how big an area you're doing, really. But yeah, average out as 1 bag per slab. Okay, these are 600 by 600 mil slabs. Okay, these are the ones I'm going to be laying today. Now, like I said, I've measured out my 2 string lines. Okay, and I've just started to dig down. Okay, now you just need to dig down because we're putting 1 bag of sand per slab, so it's going to raise it off the ground. So we want it to be level with the ground level. So I'm just digging it out, get to a bit harder ground, not too deep, and then we can flatten it off. So yeah, wait for the update. Okay, so I have dug out my trench for my path. Okay, at this stage it doesn't need to be level. Okay, so I've laid the first slab down. So what I'm doing is section by section at a time, rather than doing the whole, leveling out the whole strip at once. Okay, all I'm going to do 1 section at a time. Okay, focus on 2 slabs width at a time. So what I've done is estimated about 2 slabs width. I've got the sledgehammer, okay, and I've just gone along like that, compacted the soil. Okay, so that compacts it, and then, like I said earlier, 1 bag of sand per slab it's averaging out of. This is sharp sand. Okay, so what it does, the sand needs to be moist. So each time what I'm doing is just spraying a bit of water on. It just needs to be, if it's too dry it won't do the job. Okay, so you just need to make it nice and moist, okay, and damp, just enough so it's, when you hold it like that, it should just go into a clump like that. Okay, so once you've done that, just get a trowel, just roughly level it off, okay, to about just over, you want it just over slab's width. Okay, just even it out a bit. Okay, again, at this stage it doesn't need to be level. Okay, nothing needs to be level, you just need to do a rough, let's do it there, make sure it's all covered. Okay, so that's just over slab's width. Okay, now I find it easier to do this bit with a rake. Okay, what I'm going to do is just not too hard, just tap down like that, just compact it a bit. Okay, so go along, do that, put a straight edge along the slab. Okay, don't forget to do the edges. Okay, quite often the edges are always forgotten about, because obviously, like I said earlier, this is allotment, so we're not allowed to use cement. It's just going to be sharp sand. Okay, right, okay, so now you've created your bed for your slab, and what I want to do is just put a couple of little slots on it like that, going along. That creates like a cushion for the slab. Okay, so that then, if the slab isn't straight, exactly straight, we can tap it down then, and that just absorbs it. If it was really compact, the sand, when you first put the slab on, there's no room for error really. The sand can't compact anymore, so you can't get a straight slab. Okay, a flat slab. Okay, so I'll move on to the next step now. Okay, so I've just placed my slab on. Okay, on top of the sand that we just created, the bed that we just created. Okay, now the first thing we need to do once it's placed on there is to close the gap. Okay, so let's get a mallet and just hit the end like this. So we've budged up pretty close. Okay, now you're not going to get it exactly right, okay? You're not going to get it, there's always going to be a crack, okay? So just do your best. Okay, so just hit it up there. Okay, like that. When you flatten it out, it should close the gap a bit more as well, okay? So now, you need your spirit level, okay? Now this line here is the line I'm going for to make a straight edge. It's also my depth as well, okay? So this last slab, you can see, it's in line with the string, okay? It's not above it, it's not below it, it's in line, okay? So it's flush with the string. So this is the level, okay? So this string is ground level, so we need to make sure each slab is in line with that, okay? Depth and width. Okay, so you put your spiral level on, you get your rubber mallet and you just brush it down until the bubble sits in the middle. Okay, don't know if you can see that. So it needs to go this way a bit. Okay, and you do the same the other way as well. Okay, so brush it down. The bubble is both ways and it's in line with this string. Okay, and you just keep repeating the process until you go all the way down. Okay, right, I'll catch you in a bit. Okay, so we're finished. Well, almost finished. Whoever got the slabs couldn't count because we're 3 slabs short. But apart from that, yeah, all done. There was a crack in one of the slabs. Basically, what you want to do is not hit it so hard with the mallet. I hit it a bit hard. Literally just little taps. But because it's an allotment, it doesn't really matter if one gets cracked. If that was someone's garden, obviously, when you're changing. So that's okay. A few things that I forgot to say to you earlier when I was laying the slabs is, if you do get one wobbly, you might just need to lift it up and just put a bit of sand in where it needs to level it out. Or if it's really uneven, it's not, when you tap it, it's still not getting even. You obviously lift it up again, put a bit more sand on, or take some sand away, and then relay it. Apart from that, yeah, it's fine. That is how I lay a slab path in an allotment. Thank you guys.